Hello everyone. I love showing quick opening traps, but today we're going to do something closer to the middle game. It's called the fishing pole trap, and it happens in a lot of different positions. I'm going to show you two different positions where you can get this. The idea is that black or white sacrifices a piece with the intention of opening up their H-file to get their rook immediately into the game. It could be super deadly, and you could win within 10 moves. Let's take a look. We're going to take a look at this from black's perspective, but I want to note that this could also happen from white's side as well, so long as you know the idea and know how to execute it. So let's take a look at e4, e5, and we're going to go right into the Roy Lopez, also known as the Spanish, where we play knight c6, black is going to play bishop b5, going to play knight f6. This is the main line. White is just going to castle. Okay, now here, the best move would be to take the pawn, and all the super grandmasters play it, transpose into what's called the Berlin defense, which I will talk about probably in 20, 30, 100 videos from now. But instead, black is going to play knight g4. At first glance, it seems like the knight is completely misplaced, and I agree. The best move is just to simply develop your pieces and to ignore it. But let's say we play h3, forcing the knight back. Seems like a logical move, and black is going to play h5, and this is what is called the fishing pole trap. Now, if you take the knight, then black actually has some chances. Again, the best idea is to ignore it for white, but if you take it, then all of a sudden, the queen can get into the game. And the point is that if you move your knight back, just go here, threatening two different mate in ones. And if you try to give your king some escape squares, I'm just going to push my pawn forward, and this is going to be mate next move. The only way you could stop it is by sacrificing your queen, but that only saves you one move. And that is how black can quickly win. Now, it's important to know that you can ignore it in this position, but already this attack is quite dangerous because now we're threatening to bring in our queen. If you take with the queen, now I have a fork. If the queen moves away, then this is a checkmate, not to mention also a fork. And so obviously you move the queen back, but now back to this, and not to mention the fact that black can always pick up the bishop to be up material. Okay, but obviously knight g4 is a very dubious move. It's definitely not the best move to play at all. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in this position. It could be in a different position. For instance, with a6. And the point is after you take, I take back, you castle, and the main move here is bishop g4. The point is that white is threatening this pawn. So you want to defend it by creating a pin. So white can attack the bishop with the intention of, kicking the bishop away and then winning the pawn. So black can exhibit the fishing pole trap here as well with the move h5, keeping the bishop alive. The theoretical idea is you just develop, or you can develop and defend the knight with knight d2. Black can put some pressure on it, try to maneuver their knight, and to attack this knight on f3. However, if white takes it right away, then we get into the same position as before. You can take the pawn, but now our rook and queen are going to work together to deliver mate. Of course, you can try to give your king an escape square, but we'll just play g3 and try to mate like this or here. So there you go. It's a pretty basic idea, and you could do the same thing with white in similar positions. And the goal is to sacrifice our piece to get what seems to be a completely inactive piece into the game to deliver checkmate. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a nice short video on the fishing pole trap. And comment down below if you want to see me play games in it and see how I pair up against random people on the internet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.